Hello and welcome to Europe, where healthcare is free and the drinking age is 16. And weirdly, we tend to have mostly food in our food, not a bunch of weird chemicals and additives and preservatives. Well, at least that's my impression after watching a lot of American videos, react videos to European food and also to European sweets and soft drinks because it seems that even our sodas and our sweets are more healthy than the American counterpart. Especially sodas, there were a lot of reaction videos recently. For example, comparing American Fanta with European Fanta, and unbelievably, in European Fanta, there's real juice, orange juice in the orange Fanta. And of course, there's sugar in it and also some preservatives. But in the American version, there's no juice at all. It's just sugar and weird stuff. So most of the Americans who made the comparison also stated that the European versions always tasted better, even if they were American brands, like Fanta, for example, and others that are also sold in Europe, but also made in Europe with our food regulations and mostly without some of the ingredients you use, especially corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup. To my knowledge, I've never tasted anything containing that. And there's a nice anecdote. One of my kids is a real is real addict to Coke, to all kinds of cola actually, and she drinks it a lot, different brands from Europe, of course. And it's the only thing she drinks daytime, I think, besides maybe a little bit of water. So, but when she went to the United States, she couldn't drink Coke, not even Coca-Cola. It was such a weird taste to her mouth, and she just couldn't drink it. She only drank cola when she found some Mexican cola in some store. And watching videos from Americans, I know that this high fructose corn syrup seems to be very strange in your mouth, clings to your tongue. I have no idea. Actually, liked, I would liked, I would have liked to try Mountain Dew, but fun fact: Mountain Dew is not allowed in many European countries due to the dyes they're in there and other stuff that is supposedly carcinogenic, so causing cancer. So I couldn't get Mountain Dew, but I could get American made Coca Cola. Well, it's cherry, but that's because we have our own brand of Coca Cola, and in normal stores, you will always get only the homemade, the European made version. But in some special stores, you can get American food, imported food. So this is real American cherry Coke from America with high fructose corn syrup. And I'm very curious and also a little bit scared to taste it. Same goes for chocolate. I know chocolates from around the world actually. I tried different ones. This is the normal brand in Austria, Switzerland, Germany. Milka, that's just milk chocolate without anything else, no nuts. Normally, I would prefer something with nuts or maybe a biscuit in it or something. But this is just normal chocolate, like I'm used to. And this is, yeah, this is a bar of Hershey's, also milk chocolate. And from what I've seen on comparisons by Americans, there seems to be a lot of difference. So I guess I start with chocolate. So first one, a bite of the European chocolate, milk chocolate. Actually the brand is Swiss, but it's made in different countries. We have this nifty way of opening it, which you also can close again. Some people say, for what? If you open chocolate, you're going to eat it anyway as a whole. But no, it's possible to close it again and only eat one piece or one rib. So about the ingredients, I made photos of the ingredients. I will post them in the video as photos. So this is our chocolate, just plain milk chocolate. I know the taste, but to compare it, I have to taste it again. Yeah, that's chocolate. Milk chocolate, sweet, not too sweet. It kind of melts in your mouth. Yeah, that's what you find in bars, and also figures like in Easter Bunny figures. That's always milk chocolate. It's always basically good. There are difference, of course, and there are some very fine brands and so on. But this is basic milk chocolate, and that's fine. That's what I'm used to. Now let's see how to open this. Okay, I'm going just to rip it open. I'm a little bit anxious. I'm a little bit scared about this. Okay, so it says Hershey's on the bars. On the Milka bars, it says Milka, so that's not a big difference. It's not so thick. It's a little bit more dark brown. We have dark chocolate, of course. And now, okay, I'm actually a little bit scared. Let's try that. Oh, ah, it was okay in the start. Maybe a little bit. Ah, God. Ah, some water. By the way, tap water. In most of Europe, you can drink tap water, and ours is actually directly from the mountains through pipelines. So it's direct from a mountain fountain. It could be branded as mineral waters in some parts of the world. So it starts off okay. First, there's not a lot of taste. It's a little bit hard. It doesn't melt like ours. Then it starts to turn weird, not like chocolate at all. I can't describe it really. And in the end, it creates an aftertaste, especially down your throat, which I only can compare to, sorry, vomit. I mean, there are these jelly belly beans, and there are sometimes weird tastes. For a game, you can try them, and then you get some that smells, tastes like grass or something, or like dirt or something, and some of them taste like vomit. That's what I get from this. Okay, I take it. I'll eat the rest of this piece just to be sure. Okay. Doesn't taste like very much. Tastes like cheap chocolate, not very milky. And now it turns. Now it's like uh, spoiled milk. Like spoiled milk, like milk that's yeah. Now the aftertaste. Oh my god, this is actually horrible. I mean, I get if you have it from childhood on and you're used to it, but that was not at all what I was expecting. I expected something like waxy, tasteless, off, but that's really effing horrible. I guess I'll have to keep this and let other people try, just for fun to find out what they think. No, but really, it's not only a win for the European brand. It's actually barely edible. Sorry, I'm not going to diss the United States. I love American movies and music and also brands sometimes, but this is really horrible, abhorrent. Really, people, how can you eat that? I'm I'm actually shocked that I found this in a store here. We have stores with American brands, but I can't even think of people who are willing to buy this. Okay, maybe some expats who've never tried our chocolate. Okay, I I have to take a bite of our chocolate. What a relief! I'm not even that much into milk chocolate, but from the first bite, you get the milk chocolate feeling, and then it gets creamy, a little bit milky. Yeah, just great. No weird aftertaste. Okay, after this experience, I really dread the second experience because I heard so much bad things about high fructose corn syrup. I don't know why you add it. I mean, probably it's cheaper, but it's a different kind of sugar, but it seems to have a weird taste, and also it's not, it's even less healthy than normal sugar. Yeah, we have lots of sugar in here. Also, the European sodas have a little less sugar than the Americans, but not that much. That's not the difference. The difference is the ingredients. I will put them on the screen. So it says original taste, but it's of course original taste like we're used to it. There are slight differences between Coca-Cola in Europe, depending on where it has been made, but in general, not that much. Oh, yeah, that's how we open it. It's a little bit different, I hear. Also the cans, but not all our cans are tall. Sometimes we have this size too. Yeah, very bubbly. So there's a lot uh, of you know gas in it. It tastes like Coke I'm used to. Has a little bit of, let's say, a caramel taste. You can't really taste the caffeine, but well, that's Coke. Sugar, some, yeah, sugary caramel-like taste. That's what I'm used to. Now to this one. I'm actually scared again. Okay, let's open it. Similar sound, similar. Okay, when I smell it, I smell the cherry part. That's to be expected. In this case, I don't smell that much. But I know how cherry Coke tastes also around here, so I'm trying to discount the cherry taste and focus on the rest of it. Probably cherry. Actually, not that bad. Maybe because of the cherry taste, it even tastes a little less sweet. I don't know about the ingredients, how much it is. I don't hate it. I don't think it tastes too weird. I might feel a little bit that it coats my tongue and my throat, but not that much. And maybe it changes my voice a little bit. That's what people said, that the corn syrup sticks to your tongue and your throat and your voice sounds a little bit different. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, but actually, that's interesting. After several sips of this tastes a little bit more clear, like like mineral water. That's astonishing because it's soda and it's sweet. But after tasting this one tastes a little bit more natural, which is crazy because there's nothing natural in it. But it's, I would say, like after tasting bad tap water, you taste fresh spring water. So this kind of difference. It's still water, but it has a different texture to it. I'll try again. Yeah. If I compare them directly, this fills your mouth more. Somehow creates um, a sweet and coaty feeling around your whole mouth. I'm not sure. It's my impression that you have more of a feeling like you are coating your mouth with something. and here not at all. Yeah, it's like you have something mixed into a glass of water, some kind of gelatin or something, compared to a glass of water where there's nothing in it. So I don't hate it. I don't think it's too bad, also not in the throat or on tongue. I'll have to look around. Maybe I find an original Coke. Then I will repeat this test. But for now, sorry. But for now, that's not so bad. If I have to grade these things, this will be 7 or 8 out of 10, just because I prefer it with nuts or something. Milka nuts would be hazelnut, would be number 9, would be 9 out of 10. And there's some brands sometimes that top that, like Noggy small eggs with nougat and also nougat and also chocolate. This would be my 10 out of 10. Of course, it's my personal opinion, but this is solid 7 to 8, 7.5. Yeah, 8 even. This would be a 3 to 4 in the first 10 seconds. And afterwards, it drops to 0. If I could stop it developing the taste in my mouth, I would say it's okay. It's not the greatest chocolate, but you can eat it. Maybe 3, 4, maybe even 5 if you're not that much into very milky chocolate. But afterwards, so maybe 1, because when the taste develops, the vomit taste develops, it's -1 or something. So 0 to 1, 0.5? I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to dare to eat it ever again. About the Cokes, well, it's Coke. Coke is not my favorite soda. I prefer Sprite, for example. But yeah, 7, 6, 7, something like this, and this maybe 5 to 6. So it's maybe 1 point less because of the coating, but it's not so much difference. Anyway, this was my test from the European point of view, and I hope you found this interesting. Maybe I'm going to continue with tests like this. We'll see. But for now, I'm glad this is over. So, bye from Europe, and to all American viewers, I really hope you're going to survive your own food, especially with healthcare being so costly and unaffordably. So good luck over there, and